Idiots need experts. Experts don't need idiots. We need experts to help us idiots. To give us idiots expert running advice. Experts to help the idiots. Hey!
Derek, the corn-on-the-cob ultra runner. Proudest idiot moment?
What is your proudest or funniest idiot moment?
I think it's that MS run the US in the corn suit. For both. For it was, for me in my life, it was perfect. It was like the perfect mix of everything. That I got to be funny, entertain people, inspiring at the same time. At the same time, I'm part of a team, raising money for MS research and helping people. I had all my Facebook family friends in that watching and tuned in, and I love that kind of attention. I felt I was trained for it. I felt ready for it. I didn't know if I could. I'd never done it before, and as it was going on, I was continuing to do well and feeling great throughout. I was pleasantly surprised how good I felt throughout the whole thing. And at the end, I had a little interview on the news where I'm wearing this corn suit and I'm crying, talking about how meaningful and everything. And it really just, I felt it summed up my life, like everything that all the parts of me kind of came out with that run and that interview and that, that one by far. We'll see what happens with this Marathon des Sables as far as the stupidest thing I've ever decided to do. But
you reserve the right to change your answer later.
Exactly. Yeah.
Sammy, the elite pathfinder. What is the most memorable idiot moment from your running life?
Proudest or funniest idiot moment? So whenever we were doing the recce runs for the Northern Ireland 100, do you know that last climb you go up over? As you go up over the top, and it's quite boggy down that other side. And we were up over it one night, and it was quite funny. So we were just bombing down. I was like, come on, let's go. And so we set off. And I hadn't said on 5 steps forward. I was in a bog to my knees and left the trainers, was in it and everything. I had to go back in, digging them out. And I actually have a video on my phone of one of the lads that was behind me, started videoing it. And we're all just in stitches laughing at like 2 o'clock in the morning on top of this mountain.
Did you lose your shoe?
I had to go back in and dig to find the shoe. And I mean, it was like going a good 1.5 feet down into the swamp.
Tough Mudder Ben, what is your greatest idiot moment that felt like a good idea at the time?
Proudest or funniest idiot moment?
I was once helping somebody over a wall at Tough Mudder event and didn't realize they had spikes in their shoes and they were standing on my shoulder and on my head, and like I was just trying to be quite nice and helpful, but ended up coming out of it like a bit bloody and bruised. But it's not really that much of an idiot thing. I got electrocuted at that same event and it knocked me out cold in the middle of a Tough Mudder obstacle. It was like a crawling electric one. It zapped me in the temple and just laid me out unconscious. The idiot thing's probably going back after that.
To do it again.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that seemed like fun. In the 1950s, that's how they cured mental health, isn't it? Just electroshock therapy.
Gerry, the Irish coastal runner. What is your proudest idiot decision?
Proudest or funniest idiot moment?
I remember one time in Connemara, I was wondering, could I get out? Because I'm often thinking this, even though there isn't a coastal path here, there isn't a path. If I get onto this beach, can I get up the other side across a mountain or a hill or something? Or is there really a river there? Is it just a stream? And sometimes I don't know until I get there. And there was one in Connemara, I didn't know, and I was thinking, can I get across? This would be much shorter if I can go this way. And I came to there and it looked like, it's going to be too deep. But I found a shallow spot and I kind of waded across. And I climbed over the other side and I felt, I'm so pleased that I got over that part that I kind of, not worried about, but looked at for weeks beforehand thinking, would I be able to get across that area? And I remember getting onto the other side and sitting down, and I had some chocolate and I was sitting down and just eating the chocolate and thinking, Yeah, I'm so pleased with myself here.
Nick, the running coach. What is the idiot moment you are secretly most proud of?
Your proudest or funniest running moment?
My proudest running moment. It's not very funny, really. It's not funny at all, in actual fact. Yeah, I'm gonna go for proudest because there's one thing that really stands out to me. Like it's just obvious, and the reason it stands out to me is because of my completely unexpected emotional response when I did it, and that was my third London marathon, and I ran what is still currently my personal best. I'm hoping to break it at some point, but that hasn't happened yet. I ran 2 hours 34:49 on my third London marathon, and I've been chasing this club marathon record. So our club marathon record was 2:37:12, and that just so happened to be exactly 6 minutes a mile. So there are all these barriers in my head about the 6 minute per mile mark or 6 minute per mile pace for the marathon, and this 2:37:12. And I got close, and I thought it was probably achievable, and I probably went through 12 to 18 months of a process to try and get there. And I crossed the line at London, ran that time, put the medal around my neck, and then just broke down in tears. Like it just hit me like a wall of emotion. I was on the floor crying. There's nobody around me. I didn't have family there or anything like that. I was just on my own, with, I don't know, a couple of volunteers trying to hand me a bag, and me on the floor. Yeah, and I think just that, to me, it obviously deep down it must have meant so much, and it was like this kind of release to actually achieve something that I'd worked so hard for. So it completely caught me by surprise. So that probably is still, my proudest moment was doing that. And yeah, I don't know. I've had a few moments like that where I have got pretty emotional after races, but that particular one, stands out above all the others. Obviously, you're tired, you're kind of fatigued, but I've run a lot of marathons, and that's the only time that's ever happened to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been on the floor before where I've been tired, but not because I was crying.
Ashley, MS Runs the US creator. What idiot moment still makes you laugh?
Okay, what is your proudest or funniest idiot running moment?
I would say proudest or funniest. I don't, it's hard. I'm not very funny. I have gone to meet a running group in flip-flops. So that was not a very proud moment. I forgot my running shoes. And this was during my run across America. I went to go meet a group for my run and left my running shoes. I had to whip around and grab my shoes again. It's not a great story, though. It's not either proud or funny, so I'm not making this clip.
Joe, the Greek ultra runner. What is the funniest idiot moment you look back on now?
In terms of your proudest, if you said your funniest moment, what's your proudest moment when you've been running?
My proudest moment,
Proudest?
my proudest moment is every time I'm going to the finish line. Every time, because it's never easy. You know that.
Yeah.
So when I'm crossing my finish line, then it's incredible. I'm so proud of myself, my team, everybody, seriously. And this is one thing that I don't want to lose ever. I mean, being so happy before every race, no matter what. I mean, yes, you can say, oh, it's like a routine. No, I want to be happy like the first time I crossed the finish line.
Alex, Stonehenge 300-mile ultra runner. The funniest idiot moment from pushing things too far?
What's your proudest or funniest idiot moment?
I think my proudest moment is probably, I don't know. So I've done some stuff, but I think completing UTS was probably, because UTS had such a meaning to me, because North Wales is where I used to go as a kid for our summer holidays. My dad used to take us there, and my dad and my mum, but my dad used to just drag us up mountains, and my mum would be telling me it's an idiot, and I'd be kicking off because I was an unfit, horrible child. So I've got lots of fond memories of being like sprawled out on the scree
just like I can't move because I was terrified for my dad to take me up some hit grade that I can't cope with. So yeah, Dorfels and Snowdonia is special, and then my dad's got cancer and he's not going to be with us much longer. So I originally did UTS to take him there. He'd never seen me do an event before. Take him to where we spent our childhood, and then do this big event and have him at the finish line. It was supposed to be really nice. And then I DNF. I didn't make the checkpoint to Begala. I ran out of time. And so that DNF really sort of crushed me for a long, long time. So going back this year with my boys and my dad and finally getting that course cracked and having him still here to see it, that is on I was really proud and real special one for me, that was.
Lost shoes, spikes on shoes, crossing the finish line. Unbelievable stories. Next up, recovery.